Hey guys, I'm Tim from the Cash Kell NAC Sports Report along with NBA Jerry from Jerry's NBA Talk TV, and we are here answering all the best NBA questions from top rookies to rookie steals and bounce back players. Let's get it started. Okay, Jerry, being a Sixers fan, I've watched Elton Brand the last 2 years, the brief portions he's been on the court. He has not only been terrible on the court, he's been terrible staying healthy, putting any production up for this team. I'm pretty sure he's done, but is there any way he's able to come back and put together a full good season?
Yeah, Tim, that's a good question about Elton Brand. A lot of 76ers fans want to know that, if he can come back and be productive. I think he can stay healthy. I think I can see him, playing 75 games or whatever. But see, the thing about it is, being productive is one thing, but then being Elton Brand productive is another. I mean, we're talking about a guy that was a 2010 guy, with the Chicago Bulls and also with the Clippers. We're talking about a 2010 guy. He's 31 years old now. He'll be 32 in March. He's going into his 12th season. He's making a lot of money now. He's going to make, $16 million this year, coming up about 15.9 this year. He'll make $17 million next year, and then he's going to make 18.1 the year after that. So, I mean, obviously he's not a tradable asset. You can't get your money back from him for him. Nobody's going to take that contract on. So I guess, you're not going to get 20 and 10 out of him. But what he needs to do, honestly, is just stay healthy, get you about 15 points, 8 or 9 rebounds in this stage of his career, play some solid defense, and also be a good locker room guy and be a leader to guys like Evan Turner and things like that.
Jerry, I have this thought right now as the Heat are still trying to put players around the trifecta, the Miami thrice, whatever you want to call that. I think the Bulls are the best team in the Eastern Conference right now. Having added Kyle Korver and Carlos Boozer. Korver's a role player that can drill from the beyond the arc. And Boozer's a tremendous, tremendous player that was really underrated because of this free agency period being so stacked. Am I wrong when I say the Bulls have a very good shot to come out of the Eastern Conference?
Well, Tim, that's interesting because I don't like to say anybody's wrong or stuff like that because it's all predictions. We don't know what's going to happen. Obviously, everybody's got to stay healthy in order for them to be where they want to be. It's not way out of line to say the Bulls can be a number 1 seed, but the thing about it, Tim, when you got teams like Orlando, Boston, the Eastern Conference champs, and now you got the Miami Heat together, it's hard to say that they're going to be better than those 3 teams, but we'll never know. It's all about health and who's going to be healthy. But the bottom line is, in my opinion, I just think the Chicago Bulls are definitely an improved team. I got them 4th right now based on the information that I have right now as far as the rosters and also, like I said before, everybody being healthy. So, Tim, you're not way off whack saying the Chicago Bulls are number 1 seed. You got to remember something. You're talking about a team that had a good nucleus with Joakim Noah and Derrick Rose as far as being a center and a point guard. That's what you need, a point guard and a center. And now they got a great coach. They got a great organization. They got great fans. So with Boozer there, with his leadership, Kyle Korver shooting threes, they should be fine. And plus Taj Gibson, the rookie, he's going to be developing. And then you got Luol Deng, who's very underrated, nobody talks about. So they're going to be a dangerous team in the East.
Turkoglu just got traded to the Suns. He had a terrible year with the Raptors last year. Do you think Hedo, however you want to pronounce it, do you think he's able to bounce back this year and regain the form that he had in his last 2 years with the Magic?
Yeah, Hedo's a very interesting player, Tim, because he is a guy that's 6'10". He can shoot threes and he can handle the ball, and also he can hit clutch shots. But in my opinion, when it comes to NBA players, it depends on what system they go to. Just because a player is really, really good doesn't mean he's going to be good in a certain team or a certain system. Like, for instance, Richard Jefferson. I mean, you can say he's a borderline star, and he had a terrible year with the San Antonio Spurs because that system didn't fit him. So it's all about the system. Hedo Turkoglu could not flourish in Toronto just because with Bosch and things like that, and he's used to handling the ball. Now, I think Hedo can definitely have a good season with the Phoenix Suns if they use him right, But remember, Tim, when he was in Orlando, he likes to handle the ball. That's what he did against the Cavs in the playoffs. He wants to be the primary ball handler. He's not going to be able to do that with the Phoenix Suns, especially with Steve Nash. Steve Nash likes to handle the ball a lot, as we know. With the Phoenix Suns, I really think that he's going to be an in-between between what he did in Toronto and what he did in Orlando. He will not be as good as he was in Orlando. He won't be as terrible as he was with Toronto, but he definitely will be effective with them because, remember, Amari's gone now, so he'll definitely be the second guy they'll go to. And I think Hedo will be able to bounce back. Not, like I said, not as quite as good as he did with Orlando, but I think Hedo Turkoglu will definitely bounce back with the Phoenix Suns.
Who in your mind in this draft, not in the top 5, was the biggest steal in this draft that should have been a top 5 pick or will end up being a stud in this NBA?
Wow, Tim, that's a tough question. There's always some sleepers in the draft, and it's so hard to pick, who's going to be a great player and things like that. And there's a lot of sleepers in this draft. I got a couple actually. I like Greg Monroe out of Georgetown for the Pistons. I think I'd have to pick him because this guy is a great passer. I mean, he is a very skilled big man. Now, he's not the most athletic guy. He's not going to jump out of the gym, but Greg Monroe is very smart. And the Pistons are in a real kind of a rebuilding stage right now. Sorry to all you Pistons fans, but I think Greg Monroe is definitely a great addition with the basketball IQ that he has, his down low moves and his passing. I think he's going to be a very excellent sleeper for the 2010 draft, and also he'll be a pretty good rookie for the Pistons. And I think he's going to go on to have a pretty good 12-year career. He'll be an all-star a couple of times, but I think he's definitely a guy that people should pay attention to.
Okay, Jerry, who do you think has a better season out of the rookies? Out of these three, DeMarcus Cousins, John Wall, or Evan Turner? I think DeMarcus Cousins is probably in the best situation. Who do you think has the best season, though?
Out of those three guys, I would definitely have to say John Wall, and for a couple reasons. The first reason is he is the fastest player probably in the NBA right now. And with these rules now, Tim, with no touching anybody on the perimeter, you can't put your hands on anybody, you can't use your forearms and things like that. John Wall's going to take advantage of that. He's going to be getting to the paint a lot. He's going to be getting a lot of layups. He's going to get a lot of assists off the double teams, and also he's going to be getting to the free throw line a lot. Also, he can finish at the basket, like I've said before, with the left hand or the right hand. This guy can jump insanely. I think he's got like a 38, 39-inch vertical. And also, he is going to be the man on the team. A lot of people are talking about Gilbert Arenas, how they're going to get along. Well, I'm going to give you two reasons why they're going to get along. Number one, Gilbert Arenas has got to prove to the organization that not only is he back from injury, but he's back from mentally going through what he went through with his gun charges. He has to be on his best behavior. Gilbert Arenas is not stupid. He knows that John Wall is going to be the man on that team. So what Gilbert Arenas is going to have to do is say, okay, I can't handle the ball as much. Got to let John Wall take control of the ball and the team. I'm just going to lay back. I'll try to score some points off of John Wall. I'll be a mentor towards him, and I'll try to be a good locker room guy. And I have to show everybody that, hey, I'm back not only on the court, but I'm back mentally off the court. But John Wall, in my opinion, being at the point guard position, being the fastest guy in the NBA, and one of the most athletic guys, being able to go to the basket, I think he's going to have one heck of a rookie season. But he will not be the rookie of the year. On a side note, the rookie of the year will be Blake Griffin. If you guys don't remember, Blake Griffin got hurt in the preseason, and he is eligible to be a rookie this year because he did not play one regular season game. So, in my opinion, Blake Griffin will be the rookie of the year. But out of all the regular rookies, I think John Wall is a very, very special guy, and he'll have the best rookie season out of all the rookies. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We really do appreciate it. Tim, thanks for having me on your show once again. Great questions. And for everybody out there, please tune in to my show, Jerry's NBA Talk TV, where I'll be talking nothing but NBA. And if anybody's a true die-hard fan of their team, I have a 30 teams in 30-day contest. If you would like to enter, please just go to my channel, Jerry's NBA Talk TV. All the details are there. And if I pick you, you'll be able to cover your favorite team throughout not only the 30 teams in 30-day special, but also for the rest of the season if that goes good. Tim, thanks again, like I said. And obviously, Tim, you are the favorite to get the Philadelphia 76ers right now. You are definitely in the driver's seat. So if anybody can knock them off, it's going to be hard to do because Tim's doing a great job. So thanks again, Tim, and thanks everybody for watching.
All right, thanks, Jerry. It's an honor to have you on our show. Now you're on Mount Rushmore, so you're huge. Hope to get where you are one day. I'm Tim, and he's NBA Jerry, and we will see you later.